The Oklahoma City Thunder had one of the most overperforming seasons in the entire NBA. In 2022, the Thunder finished with a record of 24-58, allowing them to draft Chet Holmgren with the second overall selection, and everything was looking up for the OKC Thunder until Chet Holmgren suffered a Lisfranc injury to his right foot, and his season was officially over before it even started. At this point, many believed that OKC's season was over. However, that was not the case at all, and they actually looked like one of the best young teams in all of basketball. With an average age of 22.8, the OKC Thunder are shocking the world and might just have the brightest future in all of the NBA. But more importantly, the Thunder just took down the New Orleans Pelicans in the first round of the play-in tournament and now have to go take down the Minnesota Timberwolves in Minnesota to steal the number 8 seed in the playoffs. In this video, I'll be breaking down the 3 major factors that led to such an epic win over the New Orleans Pelicans just last night. However, before we jump into the video, make sure you guys smash that like button. It helps out the channel so much. So let's see if we can get the video to 400 likes. OKC fans, let's get it going. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will be covering the Thunder and the rest of the NBA all year long. So join the family. And lastly, comment down below, who do you think is the most underrated player on the OKC Thunder right now, in your opinion? But without any further ado, let's jump right into today's video. Now, coming into the game versus the Pelicans, not a ton of media had OKC winning this game, strictly because OKC was a bad road team for most of the year, and the Pelicans just had more experience in the comfort of their home arena. The Pelicans were also a very good team at home. They were 27-14. Compared to the Thunder, they were 16-25 on the road, so not very good. However, the Thunder showed us last night that we need to stop sleeping on them because they have a ton of guys who are hungry and insanely talented with untapped potential everywhere. The Thunder took down the Pelicans 123-118, sending them home for the summer. In this game, there were 3 major factors that led them to this win. And before I jump into those, or into the first one, I do want to say shout out to the NBA and Adam Silver because these play-in games have been insanely fun to watch, and I'm having a great time watching them. Also, I watch all these games on stream on this channel, so if you guys do want to come in and watch potentially the OKC Thunder Timberwolves game with me on Friday, make sure you guys subscribe. I will be live for that game, so come join the family. Okay, so let's jump into the first major factor, and this was no other than Josh Giddy. Josh Giddy was an absolute X factor, putting up incredible 31 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists in his first taste of the playoffs. Now, obviously, it's not the playoffs, but it's a taste. They're trying to get there. So I would say this is probably his first taste there. Now, the incredible thing is he had a very efficient 31 points as well, shooting 11 of 22 from the field and 3 of 7 from the three-point line. Not only was Giddy a huge factor offensively, but defensively, he helped keep the Pelicans under 33% from behind the arc and was overall just amazing. I don't know about you guys, but Josh Giddy, in my opinion, has proven to me that he has the potential to be a superstar in this league in just a couple of years with his ability to create his own shots, rebound the ball, and push the tempo, as well as play make and get his teammates involved early in the games. Josh said post-game, and I quote, "We did a great job of not getting rattled." Close the quotations. And this is completely true. When Brandon Ingram had that huge dunk to put them up 110-108, the momentum could have easily swung in the Pelicans' direction, but it didn't. Usually young teams would fall apart and not find ways to score after that, which just goes to show you that this team, yes, is young, but plays with maturity and confidence, which is truly just rare to find out of younger teams. Now, the second biggest factor coming into this game, or with this game, was Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, as we all know, Shea is the leader of this team and has broken out this season, and we can all agree that he is officially a borderline, if not a superstar, already in his young career. In this game, he absolutely took over when the Thunder needed him the most, ending this game with 32 points, which led the team. He also had 5 rebounds and 3 assists while shooting 11 of 22 from the field and 2 of 5 from three-point land. Now, listen to how mature this quote is from Shea. He says, "To start the game, I wasn't expecting a huge outburst offensively. I wanted to kind of set the table and make sure my teammates were ready to go, confident and attacking. And I knew once I did that, the defense would have to worry about them as well as my offensive game would then open up. Now, guys, that's close of quotations. This absolutely came true for the whole entire game. For Shea to come out and say that, or for Shea to come out knowing he's the best scorer in the team, but to put down the back burner and allow his teammates to get hot because he knows at the end of the day, if his teammates are ready to go, he's going to be ready to go at the third, fourth quarter. And this is exactly how the game played out. His teammates were able to get involved early, which allowed the defense to kind of, change and kind of adapt to that style and, kind of lower their guards on Shea. And damn, the defense really started to loosen up in the third quarter, and Shea opened up this whole new level of offense going into the second half. Now, in the second half, Shea scored 25 of his 32 points after the defense adjusted to stopping the players around him. And from this point on, the Pelicans had no answers. Honestly, it was a great look by your star player here. But Giddy and Shea weren't the only ones who took a major step up this game. Now, before we jump into the third major factor of this game, make sure you guys smash that like button if you're enjoying the video so far. Subscribe for more NBA coverage, all playoffs, and the offseason. I got you guys covered. But more importantly, let's get into the third and final factor. It was Lu Dort, man. If you guys watch this game, if you're a Thunder fan, Lu Dort was absolutely incredible today. Now, I was personally truly amazed how he came out the gates early and just dominated the game. He was one of the sole reasons they stood a chance early and were able to stay alive for most of this first half. Lu finished this game with 27 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist on a nice shooting and incredible 8 of 14 from the field and 4 of 8 from 3. All three of these guys not only played amazing basketball, but they played as a team, so cohesive, which again is just so hard to find when you're such a young team like this one. It was truly incredible, and one of the biggest things that surprised me about Lu Dort was he started this game with 14 points in the first quarter, which is crazy solely because he averages 13.7 points a game and doubled that in this playoff, or play-in game, I should say. But absolutely ridiculous performance to open up the game for the Thunder and all three of these guys. But listen, we can't just give credit to just these three guys. Everyone on this roster played amazingly. To J-Dub, Jay Williams, who put up 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists with 1 steal as well. And then the Rookie of the Year runner, the other Jalen Williams. Didn't have the best shooting night in the world, but still impacted the game with 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. He was amazing. And then obviously you got Shea, Josh Giddy, Lu Dort, and off the bench, Isaiah Joe gave you a couple of 19 solid minutes. Didn't shoot the ball amazingly, but what we do know is Isaiah Joe can have a night where he hits 5 threes. So look out for him next game. He had a bad shooting night today or last night. Look for him to bounce back on Friday. Aaron Wiggins, one thing about Aaron Wiggins is he put up a solid 14 minutes of action, 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, shot 2 of 3 from the field. Aaron Wiggins was a big spark plug in this game, as well as Dario Saric gave you a couple of good minutes as well. 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 block for Dario Saric as well. But this was a very interesting game. The Pelicans actually led in most major categories like field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, rebounds, assists, and points off turnovers. But this young and hungry Thunder team were just more physical and wanted it more at the end of the day. OKC has been one of my favorite teams to watch this entire season and continues to shock the world. I can only imagine how good they will continue to get with development and healthiness over the next couple of years. This is going to be so fun to watch. The NBA needs to watch out because the Thunder are here to stay. The Pelicans, who opened up this game 5.5-point favorites, ended up being taken down by 5 points, and their season is officially over while the Thunder move on to play the Timberwolves on Friday for a chance to get that number 8 seed in the playoffs to take on the Denver Nuggets. Now, I will be live streaming that game on Friday. If you guys do want to check it out, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Smash the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll be seeing you guys on Friday. Peace.